Ladies and gentlemen, the video you have all been waiting for. I'm sorry, I don't know why I was talking in that voice. I have been getting a lot of video requests, or what am I saying at this point? Okay, so I've been getting a lot of requests for the basics of animating on ALIGHT MOTION, so I will give you guys that tutorial. Just a disclaimer, I'm not very good at explaining things, so if you don't understand something, I'm really sorry, because I'm, like I said, not good at explaining things. So what you want to do is press the plus button at the bottom of your screen, and normally for the ratio I set it to, it's 1:1, but you can set it to any ratio. Now press create from scratch. Now that you're in like the main area type thingy, click on media, which the button should be on the side of your screen, and like get out your body sheet. If you do not know how to make a body sheet, just look it up online. Really, please. I can't manage making this video longer. Now, there's going to be like this button, which I don't really know how to explain it, so I'm just going to highlight it. Click on that and then select all of the body parts in order so you don't have to rearrange them. Now, press the button, which I'm going to highlight, and then all of your body parts should be inserted into like the thingy. I don't even know what it's called. Just if it appears on the top of your screen, that's how you know it's inserted. Now, the first step you gotta remember is to add pivot points. Now, pivot points, they act like joints. So let's say I click on the head. Then after you go to move and transform. Then if you see that little like cross like arrow thingy, click on it and then click on it again. Then there should be a dot in the middle of the icon. Then just move the pivot point with the keypad. Now, pivot points act like joints, as I said, so just add it where the joint would be. By the way, rotation would be hard without pivot points. So this is what rotation looks like with a pivot point. See, it just like moves from the joint. And without the pivot point, so if I put it down here and try and rotate it, it'll just do that, and you don't want that. So yeah, add your pivot points. Now that you have set up your pivot point / joints, you are ready to animate. So let's say you wanted to animate the head. Now, all I have to do is I have to go to the head, then go to move and transform, which I've already showed you where it is. And then, so there's a button that's a keyframe button. You press that, and then you go all the way to the end of the clip, and you put another keyframe. Then, all you have to do is just move your head down at the last keyframe. Now, if you click the button that's under the keyframe button, that's called a graphs button. So, you can set the graphs however you want, but this is just how I set them. So, if you want the graphs to be like mine, just follow my steps. Okay, so now I've set my graphs. So the number one rule for me when I'm doing graphs is when you're putting keyframes, always make the keyframes the same graphs. Like, don't make them different graphs because then it can just look messy, unless you know what you're doing. Now all you need to do is just do the same for all of the body parts. You don't need to have all of the body parts do the same movements. You can have them do different movements. Just make sure the graphs are the same. I forgot to mention, so rotating is where the pivot points come in handy. So next to the cross symbol thingy, there is a rotating symbol where you can just kind of rotate things. It acts exactly like the cross thingy, the movement thingy. I don't know what to call it, but yeah. Side note, if you want the hair to be special bouncy, go to the back hair, then search for the effect squeeze. Then move the strength a little, and then set like the keyframe at the beginning and then set it at the end. At the end, you want to put the strength in the negatives a little, like to your liking, and then set it to, the same keyframes as everything else. And then, boom, you got your bouncy hair. Now, this is the end of the video. I'm really sorry if I didn't make, like, a good explanation. I'm not very good at explaining things, but I tried my best on this video, and I don't really make long-form videos like this. So, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye-bye!